Hi, this is Patricia, and welcome to the December edition of Perched Kitty's vlog on YouTube and our favorite YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Anyway, I'm here to talk a little about a bunch of different little things today. And the first thing I want to talk about is cat allergies, people that have allergies to cats. And there's a misconception that there's such a thing as a hypoallergenic cat. No such animal as a hypoallergenic cat. There's a chemical called the FEL, or feline D1, and this is what causes the allergies in human beings. And so all cats have this, and so there's no such thing as a hypoallergenic cat. And so if you're going to get a cat, don't worry so much about that. I mean, there are shots available from a doctor you can get to help you with the allergies, but you're not going to find anything such as a hypoallergenic cat. And some people go out and may pay thousands of dollars to have this cat because they think it's going to cure their allergies, when in fact it doesn't do anything. It's just doesn't exist. No such thing as a hypoallergenic cat. The other thing I want to talk about is how cats scratch on furniture. And we know that they have this behavior, and we tend to find different things to try to cure them of it. Well, the best solution to a cat scratching the furniture is to have scratch pads and scratch posts in all of the locations around the house that the cat likes to hang out at. And another thing, they need to have this because it cuts their nails. It helps to get rid of the dead nails that are on their paws. And you also don't need to cut a cat's nails. If they have the scratch boards and they have the posts that they can scratch on, there's no need to have that animal clipped. And I am not an advocate for declawing. I think this is the worst possible thing you can do to an animal, because if that cat gets out, it can't defend itself. And it's like, imagine if somebody were to take your fingernails off. That would not be comfortable. So don't think that that cat is comfortable like that. And cats are very loving animals, and to do something like that to them, I feel like is inhumane. And that's just my opinion. Everybody has an opinion on that, and I'm not trying to start a big controversy. That's just my take on it. So buy your cat a scratch board, a scratch post, and lead them in those directions, and then you don't have to worry so much about them scratching your furniture. If they have all these places that are their own, put catnip on them and spray them with that spray catnip and lead them to the catnip, and then they won't scratch your furniture. The other thing I wanted to touch on was dressing up your cat. Okay, when we dress up a cat, and I've been guilty of this one or two times in my life, I won't, lie, but as I think about it, I realize that cats don't want to be dressed up. Okay, this is for our amusement, not the cat's. The cat, trust me, is not comfortable wearing that outfit. And we see memes and we see little videos online of cats where they've been dressed up, and it's all fine, it's all cute. I don't think they're hurting the animals. I don't think it's abuse or neglect. But you have to remember, that cat doesn't have a say in that. And I can't imagine that they're very comfortable wearing some of these things that I see them wearing. And the other thing I want to mention in the same sort of area is collars. Check your cat's collar and make sure that it's not too tight. I realize people put the collars on the cats and the cat grows a little bit and they don't think about it. But always check your cat's collar and just make sure it's not too tight around their neck. And so that's a couple things I want to go over. What was the other thing? I'm trying to think. I've forgotten now. But anyway, this is the Perched Kitty Show for December 14th, 2017. And thank you for joining me. And that's the show for today. Bye-bye.